Hello and welcome to this Embark video where we're covering off topics related to starting a business. Today we're tackling GST. GST, or Goods and Services Tax. If you're registered for GST, 15% of your sales price is collected on the government's behalf. Being registered for GST also allows you to claim 15% on most expenses that relate to your business. Some of the items that don't have GST on them are wages, interest and bank fees. So who needs to register? Well, first you need to have a taxable activity. So you need to be carrying out a regular, continuous activity undertaken by someone with the idea that you will receive money or reward. The threshold is $60,000. So if your turnover, so not profit, turnover is $60,000, you have to register for GST. If it's under, you can register for GST. Let's look at why you might delay registering for GST. Classic example of a PT. So a PT supplies their services to consumers who can't claim back the GST. So if you're not registered for GST, you charge $100 an hour. If you have to register for GST, so you hit the $60,000 threshold, or you choose to register, therefore you either need to increase your price to $115, so you still earn the $100, because of course we're collecting that 15% or that $15 on the government's behalf, or if you keep yourself at $100, you basically take a pay cut down to $86.95. That's a 15% between 100 and that 86. So that's the reason why you might delay. Why might you voluntarily register? Well, if you are supplying your goods and services to another business, that business can claim that GST. So they're not too worried about whether you charge them that or not. So if you're not registered for GST, you would charge them $100 an hour. If you are registered, you would charge them $115. They would claim that $15 as an expense. You would collect that $15 and pay on to the government, and you're still earning $100 an hour, so you don't instantly take a 15% pay cut. How does GST work? There's a couple of different, there's a number of different filing frequencies and a couple of different accounting bases. So there's 1, 2 and 6 monthly filing periods. 2 and 6 monthly are the most common. 2 monthly is generally what I recommend for most people because it's regular enough that it's not annoying like 1 monthly, but it's not 6 monthly where you might forget to do it. So 2 monthly is a good balance from that point of view. And then there's payments or invoice basis. So quite often for small businesses, we put them on payments basis. So that is when the cash actually hits your bank account, is when you have to record GST. Invoice basis is when you've got the invoice, so you need to have a full accounting system in place from that point of view, which quite a few do, but payments is easier. So what do you need to do? Well, you need to charge your customers GST. So because you're collecting that 15% on behalf of the government, therefore we need to be making sure we are charging them that 15%. We need to file our GST returns. That's solely based on what filing frequency we are using, whether it's 1, 2 or 6 monthly, and then you need to pay the GST that you owe to the IRD. So this is obviously the net amount from the income and the expenses that have GST on it during the period. If you've got an accounting system, it would work it out for you, or the majority of it works out pretty quickly from that point of view. And you've generally speaking got 28 days after the filing date. So if you look at the June-July period is an odd 2 monthly period. At the end of 31 July, you have until the 28th of August to file and pay that amount to the IRD. So there we go, a quick summary of GST. Look, there's a whole lot more stuff we could cover, but that should give you a flavour of what is required around it. If you have any questions, want further details, feel free to reach out to us. If you'd like a video done in more detail, let me know and we'll sort it out. Thanks for watching, hope it was useful.